my channel. If you watched my last video, you will know it was a hen do tutorial with an alternate lip at the end. If you haven't watched it, you can click in the box below. I've added the link. Please give it a watch. And today is the second part of my wedding segment, and it's this look here. It's my bridal / bridesmaid look. Now, I was going to keep it bridal specific. However, I started to think about it, and as a bride, if you want your makeup professionally done, I know it can run up the cost having your bridesmaids get theirs professionally done. So with this, the bridesmaids can wear it, or you can wear it, and you can sort of add things or take away parts of it as you want to. You could have a brighter pink lip or a more nude lip. It's totally up to you. I've been as in-depth as possible, so this video may be quite long. Please bear with it because I felt like you needed the most information you could get. Sorry, I just realised I left the TV on while I'm talking. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy. Please subscribe to my channel, my Twitter and my Instagram, all in the box below. I've added all the products I've used to the box below, and I hope you enjoy, and thank you for watching. I'm taking my Express Hydration Primer from Nivea, and I'm going to apply that all over the skin. Primer is very important as you want your makeup to stay put all day long. I'm then taking my Natural Collection Liquid Concealer, and I'm just going to pop that all over my face. This may seem a little odd, but I wanted it to really even out my skin tone and give my foundation something to cling on to, and I found it evened my complexion out very, very well. And then I'm buffing it in with a foundation buffer brush from Primark. And I'm then taking this Clean Finish foundation from Rimmel, and I'm just going to apply that all over my face. And it comes with a handy little spatula, so you can really decide how much you want to put on. It does look like I'm putting quite a lot on, but I am going to buff that into the skin. Now, I really like this foundation as it's breathable, it's buildable, and it really evens out your skin tone. And that is something you want to look for when purchasing a foundation for your big day. Now, I know that the foundation doesn't exactly match my skin tone, so I am going to blend that down my neck as I'm not wearing any fake tan at the moment. I'm then taking my Go Corrective Concealer from W7. I need a new one, with a concealer brush, and I'm just going to pop that down my eyes, down the sides of my nose, across my nose and across my head and top lip, just because those are the sections that I really want to highlight. Now, this is a very high coverage creamy concealer, and that is something that I would advise for your wedding day, just to cover all your blemishes. Then for spots, I'm taking this skin coloured concealer palette from Makeup Revolution, and I'm just going to pop the more darker shades over my blemishes, as I find it's a lot more blendable and a lot more subtle than using a highlighting concealer. Then I've moistened my blending blush with a setting spray, and I'm just going to blend that out. The reason I've moistened it up is because I think it helps blend it more flawlessly and easier. I'm then taking a big fluffy face brush and my Avon Perfect Flawless powder, and I'm just going to pop that all over my skin, being sure to pat it over to really set the concealer and foundation. I'm now going to take my bronzer, which is the Fit Me Maybelline Matte Bronzer. I've chosen a matte as I am using it to contour and I don't want any shimmer. I'm then going to take that across the side of my cheeks and define my cheekbones and blend that out. You want quite defined cheekbones as it is more difficult for them to show up in photographs, and you definitely want them to on your wedding day. And I'm just going to take that across the top of my head and the other side of my cheek, making sure to blend it out. You don't want any harsh lines. I'm then going to take it underneath my lip to really plump my bottom lip out, down the side of my nose to add some definition, and across my jawline just to highlight and slim my face. I'm then taking my number 7 eyeshadow palette and my number 7 eye primer, and I'm just going to pop the eye primer over the entirety of my eye. I'm then taking this banana colour from number 7 and I'm placing that all over the eye to even out the skin tone. This gives the other colours something to really blend in with, and something to it's easier to blend in with that. I'm then going to spray a little bit of setting spray on my flat eyeshadow brush and take this beautiful rose gold shimmer shadow all over my lid. I love this colour as I think it's so feminine and subtle and floral, something that's perfect to be looking lovely and elegant on your wedding day. Next I'm going to take a pencil eyeshadow brush, spray some setting spray onto it, and I'm going to apply these two coffee brown shadows into the crease of my eye. Now the reason I've wet the brush is to really intense the colour. However, I am going to try and keep it as subtle as possible and just create a shadow in the socket to make the eyes appear bigger. Then I'm going to blend that in with a fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to go back in with a pencil brush and just apply that colour again and keep blending it out until I'm satisfied with the depth I have in my eye. I'm then going to take this fluffy brush and I'm just going to pat on more of that rose gold pink colour, just because I really want this colour to be the focal point, and I'd rather bring that colour to the front and send the brown to the back than have a smoky eye. I'm going to add that colour then just on top of the brown, simply because I find it easier to blend the eyeshadow upwards like this. I find the colours marry together a bit better, and it also accentuates your socket bone, creating the eyes to look a bit more lifted. Then I'm going to take the original banana colour and apply it all over the brow bone, just again to highlight and lift your eyes. This will also help you appear more awake, as I know weddings can be pretty long. I'm then going to take the rose gold and pat it on with my finger just to really intensify that colour. And this is the colour that you will be left with. I'm then going to take this liquid liner from Natural Collection and I'm just going to draw a thin line over my eye and a tiny little flick. I wanted a subtle feminine flick, again just to lift the eye and give almost a Hollywood glam look to the makeup. Now I know there are a lot of liquid eyeliners on the high street and high end, however for $1.99 this is the best eyeliner I've used. It stays put all day and the brush is so thin, it's very foolproof and very easy to create a flick. There we go. I'm then going to take this cream eyeshadow from the Body Shop and I'm just going to apply that to the corners of my eyes and blend it out with an eyeshadow brush, because I wanted something for the loose white powder I'm now applying to stick to. Now the reason I've applied this is to really enhance the inner corners of my eyes and make me appear more fresh and awake. And then just blend that out. And I've just got a little bit of the rose gold in the middle and then a little bit of the brown colours on the outside just to smoke the colour out and marry the eye together. Again, make sure to blend. I'm then going to take this Clinique under eye lash mascara just to really separate the underlashes and not give a spider effect. This will also make the eyelashes appear longer. And then I'm going to take this Max Factor False Lash Effect mascara. You can use false lashes if you like. I'm using the waterproof one as I'm sure there will be tears on the day with all the speeches. I've got the brown colour just because I wanted something subtle, and as it's a false lash effect it will still be volumizing. Now I have gone on with a couple of layers just to make sure that my eyes really pop out and the mascara stays in place. Also go over the bottom lashes with just one coat of the mascara so you have a waterproof on that one too. I'm then going in and tightlining my eyes with a white eyeliner, simply because it brings out the white of the eyes and makes you appear more refreshed and awake. And then I'm going to just pencil in my eyebrows. This is how I personally prefer to do my eyebrows. If you prefer to do it another way, of course, do it your own way. It's your wedding. This is just a personal preference of mine and what I feel works best for me. I've gone for quite a defined eyebrow, simply because I know it helps shape my face, and this is something that I personally would want on my wedding day. I'm then going to take this little brow comb and spray it with some setting spray and just brush that through my brows, just blends all the colours in, and also it works as a setting gel for your eyebrows. If you don't want to go out and buy an eyebrow gel, this is a perfect cheat, or you can add some hairspray to the brow brush. Next I'm going to take this number 17 eye crayon in white, and I'm just going to pop that in the inner corners and just blend all those colours together. My blusher is from H&M and it's this gorgeous mix of rose bright blushers, and I'm just going to dab that in, dab a little bit off, and then pop that on my cheeks. You want almost a flushed pink look to your cheeks, which may be a little more than what you normally wear, but trust me, it will not show up like this in the pictures. It will just show up as a subtle glow, and the makeup will wear off throughout the day. My royal highlighter, which I need a new one, and my foundation brush, which is clean. I'm just going to pop that over the tops of my cheeks just to really highlight. With this look, I really wanted to accentuate on the highlighting and really give a glowy, dewy look to the skin. This highlighter cost me $2.99 and it's the dupe for the Bobbi Brown highlighting block. So if you don't want to spend too much money, if you're on a budget, then I would definitely recommend this as a cheat. It gives you a perfect glow and will look gorgeous on your wedding day. Just going to bring that down to the apples of my cheeks. And I'm going to bring it down my nose, across the top of my forehead, and on the top of my lip, just to really plump out my lip. I'm then going to take this raspberry coloured lip liner from Natural Collection. I love Natural Collection lip liners. Mine did break off, as you can see in this video, but I think that's just because I sharpened it too much. And I'm just going to take that across the lips and in the inner corners so it's easier to blend out and it gives a subtle ombre effect. I'm then taking a lip brush with this Max Factor lipstick it's like a corally colour. And I'm just going to blend that all in. Again, using a darker lip liner will create a subtle ombre, which will plump your lips out and give you naturally healthy looking lips. I'm then going to take this miniature Too Faced lipstick in nude. I had mine from Sephora in America, but you can get them from here. I'm just really going to blend that throughout the lip, just to really plump the lip and give it a more natural, healthy colour. I've then got this pearly lip gloss from Max Factor, and I really wanted to put this on just to really give the look a polished, finished look. And it does make the lips appear bigger and catches the light. And there we are, this is the completed look. Very glowy, dewy skin, gorgeous coral nude lips, and a rose gold winged eyeliner eye. I hope you like it. Like I said, it can be used for brides and bridesmaids. I think it's a beautiful, subtle, your skin but better look. I hope you enjoyed, and please subscribe to my channel. I've just finished recording and I just remembered one very important thing you're going to want to remember, and it's some makeup setting spray. So now my makeup's done, I'm just going to hold it about that far away. spray it all over, and this will set your makeup, which is super important on your wedding day because you want your makeup to stay put and look refreshed all day. And yeah, now I'm done.